Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made partner through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud looking to change the play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Stroud to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
Let's go now.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Beal. That is caught, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 31 yards. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They're led out by the former Michigan State QB, a starter here in his rookie campaign.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them? Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp, and now they're giving him his shot to be their starting quarterback.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister, flush to his right. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. McAllister. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Off play action. McAllister. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Benson is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd and 9 here. Stroud. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Stroud looking to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Myles Garrett, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And this will be taken at the 13. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it with Benson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Singletary to get the drive started. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Here we go.
They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Play action. Stroud now fighting to stay upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They'll start on the ground with Benson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Cowboys.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Blue check. Here we go. Set.
Powell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go again with Powell. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Right, 97. Ready.
Here's Powell. Down to about the 45.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Travis. Over the middle, complete. It's Powell. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Black open. Black shot. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's their quarterback. 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They start this with a run for Powell.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Back to throw. Travis flushed out right.
That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They run with Powell. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
There are so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
10 cycles. Field flat. Hut, hut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Travis. It's caught. Mitchell. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
Back to throw again, rolling to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Travis. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Adonai Mitchell.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. McPherson now for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 2. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Akers back-to-back catches.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That's into the hands of DeBose.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check, Panther.
Looking to throw. Beal.
He completes this one to Mingo.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.